everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be part 2 of my kitchen declutter. If you saw my first video, you know that I had great aspirations and they did not get done. I only got about half or maybe a third done of what I wanted to. So if you did not see that video, go check it out. I will put a link to it in the description box below. But today I am going to focus on finishing. So I did not do the drawers or the bottom half of the cabinets. So I really want to get that done, and the pantry really needs to be organized as well. Today I don't have great aspirations. Today I'm hoping to get the drawers and the bottom cabinets done. If I make it to the pantry, we will call it a hallelujah moment. The pantry's really bad, so I'm kind of nervous to get in there. Not nervous. I'm tired and I don't feel like doing it. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Baby Drew just fell asleep, so hopefully he stays asleep and I can get this done. So like I said, my goal is to, so how many drawers do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 drawers in this kitchen, I guess I didn't count those. 8, 9, 10, 11. Goodness, that's a lot of drawers. Okay. And I need to organize these cabinets. Now, I don't know that I will necessarily have a lot to purge because I don't really keep a lot of stuff on hand. Yes, baby.
I pull my pants up
Uh-huh.
because I got big socks.
Oh, you put socks on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So most of my kids are outside playing. So yeah. So this is like our morning and after lunch mess. Like the dishes have been done, but so I'm going to kind of straighten up and then I will dig into the drawers.
Can I?
Things just got a little bit more serious because I pulled my hair back. It was driving me nuts. So I quickly just cleared the counters of all the stuff that didn't belong, and then I wiped them down because they were kind of grody from lunch. That's Jackson's chore this month, and I don't think he did it, honestly. So anyways, now I can kind of focus on the clutter because that is there's going to be a lot.
Okay, so the very little bit of stuff from the counters, like I said, it was just like a handful of items I put on the dining room table because I'm going to have a kid put those up. Yes. What?
I cleaned up all the living room.
You cleaned the living room?
All of it.
All of it? Thank you. Okay, so let's see what we have lurking inside these drawers. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is, oh, that drawer's sticky. That's gross. Okay, so I think literally what I'm going to do is just pull everything out of the drawers.
Oh my goodness. I totally should have showed y'all this drawer. It's all gone, I'm sorry. What do you have? No, sir. Put that up. Sorry. Because will you pick that up, please? It was really, really disgusting. Honestly, I just started cleaning. I was like, oh, I guess I should have showed that. So just imagine a ton of crumbs. Okay. So I periodically clean out I guess the drawers that I mainly use, but I guess I haven't realized I haven't really cleaned out some of these drawers and I don't even know how long. So the drawer that I always put my oven mitts in is the one that had the most crumbs. Okay, so I'm going to show you all the junk that came out of the drawers.
So, yes, and yes. Oh my word. This is why I guess all the decluttering minimalism gurus tell you to take everything out because you realize how much stuff it is when you bring it all out. So the only thing I did not do is I have not taken out my silverware drawers. When you have a bunch of kids, you have 2 silverware drawers. So anyways, I am going to, hang on baby, I've got kids, oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to go through this stuff, some stuff that I knew that I would get rid of immediately. I already set aside, although it kind of got okay, sorry, it kind of got mixed with other stuff already, so whatever. Okay, so this is my pile of like stuff that comes in the Pampered Chef items that you buy, and honestly I don't use these, so haven't used them. They've just been in a kitchen drawer taking up space, so I'm pretty sure I'm just going to throw all that away. Yes, you can use that. So over here, this is a pile that I know I'm going to get rid of. Like, I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is from. I have no idea. I don't even know what this is. So yes, you know, everybody needs a pumpkin knife. I don't even know. So we have lost all of these, so I think I'm just going to get rid of those because I don't have the rest. You know, rocks are important in a kitchen drawer. Yeah. That's all I got. So here we go. Remember all those mason jars from part 1? There's the lids. And then I've got stacks of pictures from the kids. Yeah. So these are all the covers to my Pampered Chef knives. I have a Pampered Chef block, so I don't really see myself ever using these unless I would take a knife in a picnic basket. That's the only thing. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep like one. I don't know. And you know, hummingbird feeder is important in a kitchen drawer too. And there's my sign that I had out for a long time. Maybe I should have that set out too. Again.
Okay, so I have already thrown away a ton of stuff, and I was just immediately putting it in the garbage can. But I think I'm going to make a garbage pile instead of just immediately throwing away. One, for the visual aspect of I'm throwing this much stuff away. So I have a garbage pile. I have a pile of stuff to get rid of, and I have a pile of stuff that needs to find a new home that doesn't belong in my kitchen drawers. So my goal is here, I am rearranging the drawers from the way that I previously had it set up, based off of a suggestion in my part 1 kitchen declutter video. So Claudia from Faith Through Arrows, and I believe it was Barbara who also suggested this, so the big problem that I shared in part 1 was my husband's dump station. He comes home from work every day and he literally just dumps his stuff on the kitchen counter underneath the microwave. Okay, now this is cleaner than what it was from part 1, but it still is kind of, so I mean, we get out medicines and it's just easy to set it there. Anyway, so I removed the basket that was here. Now this is just from today. Logan drew my husband a picture, and this is cleaner that I'm using to clean actually right now. So anyways, but somebody suggested, use the drawers right here. That would be easy enough for him to pull out. So I honestly think that I can make room for one drawer that he can do this in. I suggested it to him, and we'll see how it goes. He was like, yeah, I think I can do that. Because the habit is like, he just comes home and he literally, you know, this is the spot that he goes to, is where he gravitates to. So I don't want to like change things up for him too much, because I asked him, can you just go to our bedroom? Anyways, he's bombarded with 9 kids whenever he comes in the door, and a dog and a wife, so it's just easy for him to come and dump. So one of the big things is like, he actually takes off his belt from his work pants, and he always sets it on my kitchen counter. And this has seriously been a thing since we got married. He used to hang it on my key hook, and that drove me nuts. So then he moved it to the kitchen counter. Anyway, so the drawer. We're getting to the drawer. Okay, so this is going to be my husband's dump station, hopefully. So that's what I'm getting at, is I'm rearranging all the drawers to make room for that.
Reagan is serving me some Play-Doh ice cream, and it looks so yummy. Thank you, Reagan.
It's roll-up ice cream.
It's roll-up ice cream. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I am completely done with the drawers, and I'm going to give you a glimpse of those being nice and clean and neat, because they'll be messed up in about 30 minutes. So a lot of, yes, please. So a lot of things get unorganized because my kids unload the dishwasher, and I'm not a perfectionist as far as making sure, yes please, making sure, you know, that it's put in the right place and whatnot. So anyways, it is what it is.
Okay, so I am going to start over here. This is going to be like my electric appliances, my electric knife, immersion blender, and this is the plug for the griddle. A candy thermometer I bought, but I haven't used yet, but I want to keep it just in case because I bought it to make, now I can't remember. Anyways, but I'm keeping it. So anyways, this is like my baking drawer. So anything that I would use along with baking, all that stuff is in here. And then this drawer is kind of like more serveware. And then my jar openers, so my spreaders and all that. And then this drawer is kind of like a miscellaneous. I put ice cream scoops in here, these funnels. I don't use that, kind of stuff that I don't use that often, but I do use this drawer every day for my coffee filters. And then we actually use this to zest citrus instead of like, or shred Parmesan cheese. We don't really buy fresh Parmesan cheese that often, but anyway, so it's just kind of like a miscellaneous drawer. So then, okay, well, I have my garbage can over here because I was using it to hold up my tripod. Okay, oh goodness, I forgot about these drawers. Oh goodness, that's like a whole nother day. Let's keep on with the good stuff and then I'll show you the bad stuff. So this drawer is probably a little bit too full. So this drawer was only my measuring cups and spoons and stuff. So I might have too much stuff in here and might have to redo this. But I'm cramming some stuff to try to make room, like I said, for my husband's dump station. So we will mess with that if we need to. These are all kind of cooking utensils. And actually, I don't use a lot of these by hand that often. Some of these are from both of my grandmas that I do like to use and just have in my kitchen drawers because it makes me happy. Oh, see, I can't close this drawer because of that. Oh, I keep it upside down. Okay. So then this is just simply my oven mitts that desperately need to be washed, but you done? Oh, my ice cream's ready? Thank you so much. Yummy. Thank you.
You're supposed to use the fork.
Oh, well, I'm doing this one-handed. Okay, so this is going to be my husband's dump drawer. Completely empty for him. Okay. I haven't moved on to here. So I will show you my garbage pile. So like I said earlier, I already threw away a ton of stuff. But this is all more garbage. I did decide to get rid of most of those knife covers because I really don't use them that often. But ones that I would take on a picnic, like a small paring knife or a bigger knife, I did keep those. This goes to my, my drink caddy thing for whenever I have parties. So I'm going to put that in a Ziploc bag and put it next to the drink caddy that's in the pantry. We're having some Play-Doh madness going on over here. This is my get rid of pile.
Reagan wants the roll of ice cream and she wants the waffles on it. Yeah, waffles on it and the peanut butter cups.
Okay, so this is, I need to find a new home for. This is barbecue stuff that just doesn't belong in the kitchen. And, okay, I couldn't get rid of the mason jar lids because I always think in the back of my head that I'm going to make ornaments out of them. And obviously I haven't, but I think I'm going to put them in my pile in the garage. I'm just moving one mess from to another. But, okay. Okay, let's see what's lurking for me. I honestly do not use these drawers. I use this one for all my kitchen linens. But this one, I just haven't used in a long time. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. I figured it was. Most of this is hodgepodge stuff. Addison is a huge crafter. And, yeah. So, yeah, that's all I got. And this bottom drawer, I know that she was keeping stuff. This bottom drawer actually doesn't work very well. Yeah, I can't even open it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a bunch of random stuff that she uses. Like, she creates lip gloss and I don't even know what else this girl does. So I'm going to call her in here and see if we can just throw some of this stuff away.
Maybe all of it. Ew.
Yeah. It's wax. So this is kind of like Addison's trash drawer. I don't know what else to call it.
Trash.
Trash, yeah. Will you go find Addie for me, please? Okay, so I got those drawers cleaned out. That was very embarrassing, but I am all about keeping it real. So Okay, so all of it was mostly garbage. It kind of became accumulated. So I used to keep little tinkering stuff for science experiments, hands-on type stuff that we might do. And Addison she really enjoys doing that stuff, and she took over, hence the mess. Anyways, and plus I just don't use this drawer, so I honestly just kind of forgot about it. So anyways, I threw away majority of it, and I kept these things that I thought that we might use again. And then this drawer is just completely empty. So there we go. So there were some dishes in here that just didn't belong, so I put those up. And now, you know why I kept this, right? Because it fits on a mason jar. Okay, so as I'm going through like my garbage pile, I thought that'd be funny to tell y'all. So these things annoy the snot out of me, okay? So every summer, my husband buys a ton of sets of these because he thinks, oh, it'll be fun for the kids to make popsicles. And all I see are parts and pieces that are going to drive me nuts. So I get rid of them. And he keeps buying them. And I'm like, and I've asked him, can you please stop doing this? But he's like, can you just like not throw them away? And he'll stop buying them. And I'm like, I hate these things. Anyway, so guess what I'm doing? I'm throwing it away. As I was cleaning, unfortunately, I dropped this and broke it. This was my favorite spreader, but you know, I do have more. This one was just the pretty one. It was like perfect, so it wasn't too big and it wasn't too small. But anyways. Okay, so kind of my plan for the bottom cabinets is I am just going to move everything and reorganize them. I don't expect that I will get rid of a lot of stuff because like I said earlier, I know I don't keep a lot of dishes anyways. Like I use what I have. So anyways. Alrighty, so my cabinets are cleaned out, so I'm going to show you everything that I managed to get rid of from the cabinets. It was more than what I expected it would be, and the amount of garbage, again, that I kept in my cabinets. Oh, and then I will show you the clean cabinets. Okay, so here is everything from my cabinets and drawers that I am getting rid of, that we just don't need anymore. I have 2 vases here that I just don't need because I have all those mason jars. So here is an old single-serve blender that stopped working, and I got a new blender, so I don't know why I kept it. Anyways, I have way too many of these thingamajigs, so I kept 2, and I'm getting rid of those. An old blender, can opener that also stopped working. Some serving dishes that I ended up keeping a lot from my grandma's house, so I don't need those. Just some random doodads. I don't drink wine, so this is from when my husband worked at a restaurant, like whenever he was like 19. I may ask my husband about keeping this. I don't know. We have it in our drawer for a reason. Anyway, some doodads that we just don't need. So here is the Instapot insert and doohickey thingy that was lurking in my cabinets. I actually caught my Instapot on fire after the first use. Yeah. Which I actually put in a vlog. It was almost a year ago, so I will link that vlog in the comments below. Check that out because I almost caught my house on fire. Yeah, not a good moment. So anyways, all that's getting rid of, and I pretty much filled up our kitchen garbage can, which is a big garbage can. So I think I did pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my cabinets and how neatly organized they are. Not really. So our kitchen is just old. This cabinet won't stay open on its own. It's annoying, but you know. So Tupperware, I moved my mixing bowls over here because that's a big hot spot that I had them in this other cabinet. So this is Tupperware and mixing bowls. This cabinet is pretty much all my cookware and serving dishes. I do have glass mixing bowls over here in this corner, but I have stuff all up on those shelves as well. I contemplated getting rid of that because I don't like using it, but also the kids always think it's fun whenever I do, so I don't know. I may still get rid of that. Okay, that's just under the sink. There's nothing under there. So I did organize my pots and pans. So I'm trying something new. I have all my pots and pans over here. And I'm gonna try to keep all the lids here, and those are big pots that I don't use all that often. So maybe I can keep it a little bit more organized if I do that. Have the lids separate. Okay, so I just literally wiped out most of the cabinets because I didn't have anything really to get rid of out of this cabinet. Excuse me, Logan.
What are we having for dinner?
We're having stuffing chicken. This is just our toaster, and our blender lives in here. And then this is my stonewares and skillets and cookie sheets.
That is
And all my baking stuff. So again, I didn't, yeah, that's just a hot pad. I didn't get rid of anything out of this cabinet. I just wiped the cabinet down.
Okay, so that literally took me about 2 hours. Again, I kind of had in the back of my head this may take longer than what I realized because of what happened in my first video. But anyway, so the pantry's not happening today because I got to get dinner going, and I know Drew's about to wake up and Harper's now up from her nap. So anyways, we hope that you all enjoyed. Be sure to check out part 1 video. I'm going to link in the description box below. Whenever I also almost caught my kitchen on fire vlog. That was like a year ago. I'll put that in the comments below too. We hope that you all have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.